Now there's roundabouts, and there's roundabouts. And look at this one. This is marvellous, isn't it, folks? I think every roundabout in the country should look like this. Look at it. Just coming back from Sutton Coldfield, and I actually wanted to come and have a look at this roundabout, and I've come upon it by chance. So there we are, sun's just going down, so that should look quite nice actually, quite arty. There we are, that's phenomenal, that is. And you've got flags all around, look. Wow, what a statement. And why shouldn't we? We're in Britain, Great Britain, England. Why shouldn't it look like this? There we are, I wonder if there's going to be a pot of gold at the end of that rainbow. Typical Fallowfield weather.
Beautiful, isn't it?
Isn't it just? Trying its best. It always rains here. Okay, so I've come to Fallowfield again, South Manchester Hotel, just to see what's going on this week. There are quite a lot of people that have already turned up representing Antifa, and not many people on the other side of the argument today, so it could be quite an interesting day. But I've also come to meet somebody who got arrested wrongfully last week and just find out exactly what really went on.
Well, here's the clip of yesterday's events. So that's it in full. So you can clearly see here, he grabs my action camera. My hands just go straight to get it back. Both hands, one's on the tripod, one's on the camera, and then I get hit. So that's one camera angle, and a second one here. You can see, grab the camera, and then the third one, there you go. Bit more of a detailed one there. The guy in the brown actually goes to grab my main camera, and then I get punched or slapped, or anyway, it wasn't that bad, but yeah, so you can see they tried to grab my other camera and then hit me.
Certainly.
How many terrorist attacks have Muslims carried out in this country?
Keir Starmer, shut it down. Keir Starmer.
All right, mate. You okay?
Yeah.
Always some dimwit with the camera, isn't there? Have you ever noticed?
Yeah, terrible, isn't it? I think you are moving.
I'm moving back.
See ya, get moving! Get them moved back.
Please move back yourself, please.
That's enough, that's enough. There you go. There you go. Yeah, well right here, mate, yeah.
Just ask us all to move on to the side, please.
Here we are being moved to a different side of the road.
Move to the side, please.
Keep watching.
To the road. That's a bit unsafe, that officer.
Do you have a press license? Okay, can I ask you to move on to the side, please?
Article 10, freedom of speech.
When the horse gets too many parasites,
We're not antagonising officers.
Last week, we didn't move anybody to the other side of the road. We never moved these to the other side of the road. The week before, we caused a massive issue. Someone got arrested because they was driving to the other side.
So you see the police moved everyone now to the other side of the road again?
So we're getting stuck in. We love grabbing on the centre, right?
You sickles! Absolute sickles!
Black jeans, blue trainers, not me that he's talking about. It's the other guy.
No, on the other side, on your side, yeah, shouting pedo, pedo, pedo. It's not true. I've been checked over for it, yeah. And if it carries on, it's going through to police force, to head office, right, all the lot of you.
Are you here for the protest?
Yeah, I'm on this side. He's come across with the green top.
Not me. No. He's a lefty, isn't he?
Yeah, yeah. Have a word with him. If you just go back on your side.
Yeah, go on back on that side. Stop making stories up. Yeah, stop making stories up.
South of order. Yeah. I'm riding up the road and I've pulled over onto the side to see someone. And he's come over and shouted.
So are you just riding past me here to see?
Yeah, I was coming to see someone and he's come straight across, right in front of me.
Are you going to carry on riding or are you going to stay here?
I'm going this way.
Riding on?
Yeah, back to them.
Right.
He's going back to the left.
Yeah, so he's on that side.
Yeah. It's not nice.
Well, it's not nice getting called Nazis, is it? But, I mean, when you've got freedom of speech...
So go back to your side, go back to your side.
On the river to the sea! This is a flag you're going to see! Well, all the best anyway.
Oh, it looks like fire engine's gone the other way now. Is it the same one?
You know, they've closed half of the hotels apparently, so there is progress there.
I don't know if that's true, that might be true. I would hope so.
Yeah.
The question is, what are they doing with these people when they close the hotels? Are they putting them in HMOs?
Straight into an HMO.
Are they moving them into the communities?
Theoretically, they haven't got a right to asylum, they're sending them away. And the Labour government is doing work. The Labour government is doing work.
I don't know. There's very simple ways to solve all of this, and it seems like Labour and Conservatives, they're just dancing around the issue.
Well, to be honest with you, unless you make change your information rights,
this is the key thing. Just fuck off the ECHR.
Yeah. Well, you don't have to lose it all because it's defending us as well. But you can adapt it.
I thought we had these values before Europe. The ECHR based most of its values off British human rights values.
Yeah, but listen back. If you, God forbid, you get arrested today, right? And you want to argue it's an unlawful arrest, you're going to be using human rights law.
Let's just have a look. Nazis go home, refugees welcome. Manchester is anti-fascist. There's their clear message there. Don't mind, just tell us what happened after you left us. Where did you go? And
I ended up at Cheadle. I think there's the headquarters for Manchester, I believe. So I was there about, I think, 1:30, 2 o'clock. Got checked in, and then they just left me in the cells about 9:30, 10 o'clock.
What, 8 hours, 9 hours?
8, 9 hours. And then no interview, no nothing, no conversation about being a victim of an assault, which is what I reported. Just get in the cell and just basically just suck it up. And then at the end they just said, you're on bail, come back at the end of February, and that was it. They didn't take any photos, they didn't speak to you being a victim, and that's what is my issue. Is I reported an assault straight away as soon as I saw the police, and they looked at the footage from one side and then arrested me.
Yeah.
And then I offered them the footage in the back of the van. We don't want to see it, nothing to do with it, just arrest him.
Yeah, well, we had a bit of that. One of the police officers came out and said, has anybody got any footage? And I said, well, the guy that you've got in the back of the van has got the footage. Yeah. All you need to do is have a look at it.
But when I got to the station and the desk sergeant, he just didn't want to hear about me. Actually, I said, do you actually not want to put on record that I was the one who reported an assault against me? He said, you're not here for that. You're here for being arrested for assault. And I said, where do I register the assault against me? And are you going to take photos? Nothing. My face had a few marks on them, and by the end of the 9 hours, the marks are gone.
Yeah.
No pictures of my hands, no nothing. So, from a layperson point of view, I thought they would have taken some evidence that I have assaulted somebody, as in bruised knuckles or anything. Nothing off me. So they just left me there for the 8-9 hours and said, see you later in February.
So were you charged with anything?
No, just put on bail. I've never seen this person with a mask off, because you left the mask on when you arrested him. So I could be stood next to him in Tesco.
Yeah.
I wouldn't know who he was.
Quite a worry.
Yeah, so I did say to them, well, the onus is on him then, because he can identify me, because I wasn't wearing a mask. But I could be stood next to Nettle and I wouldn't know who he is.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's a bit of a strange one. Complaints got in, but let's be honest, I'm not holding any hope that they'll actually believe me on it. They haven't asked for any footage, so I could have sold that at the back of the van. I offered the officer, I said, I've got footage, 2 lots of footage on me, and I'm pretty sure, Billy and yourself, all those people could have shown him. And he just said, I don't want to see it. And I said, have a look at the footage, and you can just then decide to either de-arrest me or carry on.
Which they did do to somebody else, didn't they? Another individual.
Yeah, another guy who had the same thing as me. They just, is it de-arresting? They just said, we're just not going to carry on forward.
Well, I caught them saying, shrugging of the shoulders and just saying, let the CPS sort things out, Yeah,
which is kind of, let's be honest, just lazy police.
Yeah, well, what's happened to police work,
and that's the frustration is, this is probably over 100 of these protests are photographed. The first one where I've been arrested.
Yeah.
The irony is, 2 attempted theft and assault on me, and I didn't defend myself for any of them. So I haven't thrown a punch, I haven't defended myself, and yet I'm the one. But let's be honest, masks at protests in England, they just need to stop.
Yeah.
It's not British.
Absolutely.
It shouldn't be tolerated, and one day it will happen. Somebody will pull out a weapon, and something
terrible will happen, won't it?
And it's only a matter of time. And how am I going to describe them to the police?
Yeah.
When that happens, when you see it, or I see it, or Charlie sees it, or Billy, what are you going to describe them as? He was wearing a mask.
Well, let's be honest. We were down in Bristol the other week, weren't we? And there was a Section 60AA in, which obviously, if people are asked to remove the mask, which they were, there was a very distinct call to action many times, and they just kept them on.
Yeah. Well, you recorded it. The police officer was on the megaphone.
Yeah.
Take your masks off. There's an order in place, and then they just ignored them.
Yeah.
I don't see the point in threatening somebody. It's like telling your child, don't do that, and then when they do it, you just let them go.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It emboldens them.
Yeah.
The cut and dry is masks. Any protest in England shouldn't be allowed, either side.
Yeah.
I don't care what side you're on. It's wrong. It makes you deeply uncomfortable.
Yeah.
If you don't want to be identified at a protest, don't come. In my opinion.
Exactly.
You shouldn't be at one.
Well, look, thanks for that, and I hope everything works out for you. I'm sure it will, because there's so much evidence out there.
I'm sure I get lots of love in the comments.
You probably won't.
And a bit of hate. Right.
Thanks very much, Adrian. All the best.